In a world filled with countless lives and stories, some are so heart-wrenching, they seem almost impossible to believe. This is one of those stories. Meet Mimi, a cat who had nowhere to call home, no family to care for him, and no one to love him. But what happens next will leave you speechless. For days, maybe even weeks, Mimi's wandered the streets, desperately searching for food, water, or even the smallest sign of kindness. He didn't know where to turn. The world outside seemed cold, indifferent. But to him, it was all he knew. But somewhere along the way, he was abandoned. This poor soul wasn't always like this. There was a time when he was a playful kitten, running through fields, chasing butterflies, and sleeping soundly in the warmth of a home. Left to fend for himself in a world that was far too harsh for a helpless little creature. Each day was a struggle. Mimi would dig through garbage, searching for a morsel to fill his empty stomach. Sometimes he'd find something, but most times he went to bed hungry and alone. He didn't understand why it had to be this way. He had done nothing wrong. Yet, here he was living a life of hardship. But the streets weren't just cruel because of hunger. They were dangerous. Other animals, aggressive humans, and the cold were constant threats. Mimi was a survivor, out of necessity, not by choice. But even in the darkest of times, fate has a way of surprising us. One day, a stranger, someone with a heart as warm as the sun, walked past him. Her name was Jennifer. At first, Mimi the cat wasn't sure what to make of this person. But something about Jennifer felt different. After all, anyone who had tried to help him before had left him behind, or worse, treated him with indifference. She understood the trauma. She knew that trust needed to be earned, not demanded. And so, she waited. Minutes passed. Then something miraculous happened. For the first time in what felt like forever, Jennifer didn't feel so alone. He took a step forward, and another. Before he knew it, he was eating from the hand of someone who cared. And that was the beginning of something beautiful. Jennifer didn't just give him food, she gave him hope. She brought him to a safe place, to a warm bed, and surrounded him with love. It wasn't long before Mimi began to heal, physically and emotionally. The wounds from the streets slowly faded. His coat grew shinier, his eyes brighter, and his heart more trusting. In time, he transformed from a homeless street cat struggling for survival to a happy, playful companion filled with love and affection. But that's not the end of the story. As it turns out, this little cat's journey would inspire so much more than just a rescue. Jennifer couldn't have known, but Mimi was about to become the symbol of hope for countless others. Through his recovery, Mimi became a beacon of change. His story spread far and wide, touching hearts and inspiring people to open their hearts to animals in need. And soon, it was clear, Jennifer wasn't just helping Mimi together, they were changing the world. A second chance isn't just about survival. It's about healing, love, and giving someone the opportunity to thrive once again. Mimi wasn't just saved that day. He was given a life worth living. A life full of love, laughter, and hope. Just like so many others, all they need is a second chance. Because sometimes, the greatest stories begin with the simplest act of kindness. Thanks so much for watching. If you found these pet story helpful, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more pet content like this, and share it with your fellow pet owners. And of course, if you have any questions of your own, leave them in the comments below. We love hearing from you.